Hello again to Black Friday 2025. Every year I'm coming back like Santa Claus, and of course I show you the deal that Flying got for you, and you see it also in the title of this video. Is it even worth to start with print on demand or to continue with merch? Everything in this video. Let's talk about print on demand in 2025, because POD today is definitely very different to print on demand a few years back. When we started 6-7 years ago, it was just like you needed Affinity Designer, GIMP or Photoshop, then some ideas, some designs, and then you pushed it to marketplaces and then you made your sales. And obviously this was not very expensive and also very easy to make. That's why a lot of people started with print on demand at that time. Then there was like a revolution 2023 when ChatGPT, when AI came to the masses, because this revolutionized the whole workflow, and some say this is the biggest development ever. Others say this is the end of the print on demand business model. Who is right at the end of the day, I can't say, but for sure right now it is simply a big advantage. And even if you don't like AI, you should work with it, especially in print on demand, because the advantages are so big, and also designs that were very expensive from time side, from cost side before, are very cheap now. But I still read it, in groups. I don't use AI, I don't use advertising. Everything should be like it always was. And to be honest, I'm also some person who likes that everything always stays the same. But also the truth is, in print on demand, it never stays the same. Not just from workflow side, also from marketplace side. You know that Redbubble has now a fee, also Spreadshirt cut royalties, also Amazon cut royalties with deal events, and also has max prices, and also has no tier ups at all anymore. So you could say in 2025, everything is harder, everything is worse, and how should it continue the next couple of years? On the other side, I have to say that print on demand is basically like every business. Over the years, it will always professionalize. And it was the same with print on demand. So this means at the beginning, you don't need it much, because it was an open market, a free market. Not many people were there. It was not saturated, and you just could start, without any costs at all. And to be honest, from a cost side, print on demand is still a very, very good and a very, very cheap business model compared to nearly all other fields somewhere, in a business side, in the internet, etc., etc. So you can still start with not that much cost and also not that much effort, because also something is, print on demand will never stop, even when you stop. So of course you can run your business passive because you worked the last couple of years and you say, hey, it is not even worth it anymore. But where do you make sales? By basically doing nothing. You can do it in print on demand. Here you can make it, here it is possible. And the point I wanted to say is, the business has professionalized. There are people at the top, ahead of the competition, who still make very, very good sales, who are still growing. And this is because they are professionals. You have to say that, because there are these people who use free Chrome extensions. Of course, everything, everywhere, something free is available. They can use this tool because it's the cheapest, because this tool, it's free, etc., etc. But what you have to have is a workflow, where you put at least effort in and get the most effective out of it. And today it is possible that you create print on demand ready designs and also listings without any hit on your keyboard. You just need a few clicks of your mouse. This was not possible. It was unbelievable just 2 or 3 years back, but now it is possible. And there are many people who work like this, and still scale and grow, and others don't. And this is why some still keep growing and others have it harder and get frustrated. To be honest, I don't say that the situation around marketplaces, especially Amazon Merch, is positive for us. The deal events really hurt. Also, the new pricing model on the German marketplace with locked products also hurt. But at the same time, there are opportunities. You have to say that the merch program grew this year like it did not since, I think, 2021 when new marketplaces on Europe came. So many new products, including mug, new t-shirt variations, etc., etc. So this program still keeps growing, and you can also believe me, I'm very, very sure that the department who makes the deal events is not the same like the Amazon merch department. So we have to see what the future brings, but currently there is still a lot to get from print on demand. Even when you start, I think there are still opportunities, but you have to start on the right foot. You have to make a professional business. You have to make it a business model. We are also mainly software developers, and we do print on demand more or less as a side hustle. And I will show you the numbers from our merch account in a second, and you will see, there is something possible. And even if the merch program would close its doors end of 2026, for example, I still would do it till end of 2026 because the outcome that comes back to you is always there. And if you already having a merch account or you're already in print on demand, it can also be an Etsy shop. It can also be on other marketplaces. And if you earn already your money, if you already make your sales, then there is definitely more in that. But you need a professionalized business and you need a clear structure. Just to give you a small insight what is possible, you see here the Amazon merch stats for our account for last year till today, the 27th of November. And here you can see the stats also till today for the 27th of November from beginning of this year. And you can see it, nearly 5,000 sales more, of course, also higher ad spend, but ad cost dropped a lot and also higher profit. Yes, the deals hurt the earnings overall, but maybe also they pushed the sales. It's hard to say at the end of the day how exactly a sale came through advertising, or is a customer scrolling like one or two lines further and then it is not an advertising sale. You know what I mean, but overall growth is still there and growth is still reachable. When you can see this, for example, the US account is much stronger, and also, for example, the Amazon account in Germany has not dropped that much despite the deals, because you can sell other products, tank tops, v-necks, long sleeves, hoodies, sweatshirts, everything is there and everything still can be sold. And a part, of course, print on demand, it's often focused, the marketplace model, on Amazon merch, but it's also other platforms. And if you can automate the upload, if you can professionalize your business, you can see, for example, also here, just some stats that you can see it here. I made an Etsy shop, in September, and I just uploaded I think it is 150 listings, something like this. And you see here also in September I started already in October I got sales, and also in November I also got already sales. This was just started 2 months ago, and I'm just offering t-shirts, And also here you can see, I don't want to go through every dashboard, suddenly Redbubble starts to pick up sales again. TeePublic starts to pick up sales again. Also, I make sales on Fine America the last couple of days. So this is print on demand, this is the marketplace model, and this is reachable when you have something where you can play on, with the least effort, but of course with the maximum outcome. And the maximum outcome in this case is upload your designs so they can be sold on the platform itself. And this is where I come at the end of the day to flying. This is the advantage to the average user that you need. Also that you have at least effort but max output in print on demand, so you can still grow, you can still make more sales. You don't want to sit every weekend then designing, then uploading manually, etc., etc. This can all be done here. Also, when max prices are locked, for example, for some products on Amazon Merch, here you have a design management. Here you can simply take the exact same design with the listing again and upload it to the price that you want, because you have the whole management here. Just look around at flyingresearch.net or here on this YouTube channel, everything explained, all the features. I won't go through it all here. Just here you have everything you need for designing, for research, for trademarks, and here at the top you can go to Flying Upload. Here you have your design management, your upload statistics. You see it here, also trademark report, where all your listings are regularly checked. You find everything what you want to know here on the Flying channel or on flyingresearch.net. So just have a look. What I wanted to show to you obviously is the Black Friday deal. So you can go here to the store, and this is already active when you watch this video, and simply enter the code BLACKFLYDAY. And then all the yearly packages, you can see it here, will drop by 35%. And on top, on the yearly package, you get 1 month for free. So the discount is even higher compared to the 12 months when you just pay 11 months and then 35% on top. And on top of that, you get also tokens included in the package, where you can generate designs, where you can generate the listings, where you can upscale, where you can background remove, where you can prompt, all the kind of stuff you have here within these packages for the upload and for the research. So if you want to start with print on demand, or you finally want to grow again, or you finally want to make it as easy as possible, have a look at Flying, because we can help you. So I hope I could give you a good overview about print on demand, about Flying, about the Black Friday this year. So use your chance, use your opportunity, because when others struggle, you can win. Check out flyingresearch.net, code BLACKFLYDAY for 35% off on all yearly packages. If you have any questions, write it down in the comments, and also leave a like and subscribe to this channel. I see you next time. I wish you many sales on Black Friday. I wish you many sales on all the Christmas shopping days. And of course, I wish you also already a great Christmas and hopefully a great 2026. Bye.